Hey guys, it's Brian the Shaving Geek here with another episode of my shave of the day. Another work from home day today. My son was sick this morning and very disappointing for him because, it does kind of give him a jump start a little bit on his summer vacation. He did have a special event today at school that he had to miss, so bummed out about that. But because of doing a work from home day today, I showered at noon, as generally is my tradition when I do a work from home day, and then followed that up with a great shave. And so let's get right to it, and I will tell you what I used today. Today for my brush, I got back out this Nathan Clark knotted EverReady 150. I really enjoyed this brush, as you know. The softness of the Plasson with the backbone that the Plasson was missing. Somebody did respond to the last time I used this, which I believe was last week, that they recommended that people check out the fine brush that actually has a handle very similar to this, a synthetic knot. And so, you know, if you're interested in something that looks like this, I'm not quite sure what knot the fine brush is using, how much backbone there is. If you've got the fine brush, if you've used it, and you can compare it to the Plasson, or even if not, you know, you've used it, you can tell me how much backbone there is. Love to hear from you. And for 20 bucks on that brush, it's a great price point. To get this reknotted cost me about, I'm wanting to say, it was about 35 bucks. The knot was like 15, and getting Thomas Burgess to do it was like 20 bucks. So it was 30 bucks plus buying the handle. So I've definitely got more than 20 bucks tied up into this. Now, obviously having a vintage handle is something that's cool, but if you're just looking for function, you know, I would definitely recommend that you check out the fine brush for 20 bucks. It's probably a good place to start. And again, if you've tried it out, let me know what you think. Today for my razor, I went back to this Schick Injector Type F for a couple of reasons. First of all, I really enjoyed the shave yesterday with this. And I don't get this out very often. I think, in fact, since I've owned this has only been about the third time I've shaved with this razor. I have a number of other Schick injectors. I've got a Type E, a Type J, a Type C, and then this Type F. So I think I've got, what's that, four of these, and I really enjoy using them. This one here, I believe, was had never been used before I used it. Like I said yesterday on my shave, it actually had the spacer still in this when I took it out of the case, and the case has unwrapped, unused thing of blades. Now, possible that somebody just bought a new thing of blades and never used it, and what was loaded into there was a spacer that might have come from one of these injector case. I don't know, but if it was used, it was not used very much, and so I really enjoy using this anyhow, and had a great shave with this. It's a comfortable shaver, a little bit light because of it being made out of aluminum handle in the handle, but you know, it's a great, comfortable shaver, which, again, is what I said yesterday. Part of the reason why I got this out again today is because somebody asked me how you load a blade into those. So, in a little bit, let me show you how to load a blade into an injector razor, and it's kind of a cool deal. So, we'll get to that here in a second. But let me talk about my soap and my aftershave. Today, I got out LMR from Katie's Bubbles. I just absolutely love this stuff. Whew, oh my goodness. It's a wonderful soap. And a great scent. And then I have the matching toner. And just a phenomenal product. The performance on Katie's Bubbles is, you know, if you haven't tried it out, you need to try it. Wonderful soap. And last week, Chris Cullen, the proprietor of Katie's Bubbles, was mentioned in Forbes magazine, which I thought was kind of cool, and I think I mentioned that a couple of days ago. And it's well-deserved recognition because the product is absolutely top-notch. One of the easiest soaps I have to lather in my den. It just performs flawlessly every time I get it out. And again, the scent on that is just absolutely wonderful. So if you have not tried Katie's Bubbles, I highly recommend LMR. So far, it is my scent of 2015. And I've tried a few others and I've enjoyed them. But right now, this is my top scent of 2015. So got a new Shave Market soap in the works from Barrister & Mann. So I'll be excited to check that out and see how that compares to this and see if LMR continues at the top of the heap or if the new soap coming from Barrister & Mann will unthrone LMR. So that was my shave today. Let me just go ahead and show you how you load the injector. So the injector blades come in a case like this, and at the top is a little trigger here that slides back, and once you get it back to a certain spot, there's some blades which you can probably see in there that are on some tension. Once you get back to a certain spot, that's going to pick up that blade and it's going to push it out. So then what you do is on your injector razor, this right here, where does it say it? You can see right there, you may be able to see it just above my finger there, it says key. And so what that means is right there in that little slot is where you're going to insert this piece. So it kind of goes in like, let's see here, let me make sure you get lined up, yeah, like so. So it pops in there like that, and now we're ready to load it with a new blade. So what you do is you pull this trigger, the slide back, and now I've picked up a new blade, and as I push it, what's going to happen is this new blade is going to push out the old blade. And you can see that old blade is starting to come out. Now I'm not going to fully unload this because I'm going to actually push it back and kind of do a reverse load, simply because this is still a good blade in here. But that's how they load, and very, very neat concept. And so this is a razor that has been manufactured for many, many years. And in fact, I believe they've just now gone out of manufacturing them. They were manufacturing them up until not too long ago in Japan. And so anyhow, a really, really cool razor. That's how they load. And again, a great shaver for me. Really enjoyed using this. I think it's cool. You know, the fact that it's a rare razor is also, you know, a plus. But for me, there's no shelf queens in my den. I buy them to use them. And so I enjoy using that razor as well. And it's great that it's a rare thing that I can use and that it provides a great shave. So anyhow, this is Brian, the Shaving Geek, reporting live from my shave den, wishing you a lifetime of happy shaves. Have a great day, everybody.